Hello friends, I hope that most of you would have completed your preliminary examinations 2023 which was held a few days back. Now in the minds of most of the students, what is there is that whether I will clear this preliminary or not, what is going to be the cutoff or not. This happens to every student who has written the preliminary examination, whether he is going to get 100 plus or he is going to get 60, 70 also, the students will have this in the mind. Now at this juncture, what you have to think that I am going to say to you. So I am reminded of a story. The story is an ancient Indian story which is a very famous story in the Buddhist tradition. It so happened that when Buddha was sitting one day, one person came to Buddha and asked whether there is God who is present or not. Buddha said to that person that God is present because the person who came to ask Buddha whether God is present or not was under the presumption that God is present. Later the same day evening, another person came to Buddha and told Buddha that God is not present. What is going to be your opinion? Buddha said to this person, yes, God is not present, and the other person also left. So when both these incidents happened, one important disciple of Buddha, Ananda, who was present on the feet of Buddha, and he asked Buddha the question, the master, I want to know, in the morning you said God is present, in the evening you said God is not present, what I should take, whether God is present or not? I am having this confusion, you please clarify. For which Buddha gave a very beautiful, remarkable answer, which is very, very important in the Buddhist tradition as well. Buddha asked the simple question to Ananda, God is present, God is absent, what does it matter to you? Are you going to do anything else if God is present? Ananda said no. Are you going to do something more if God is not present? Ananda said no. So the discussion whether God is present or not should be avoided at all cost. I am telling you from this story, a small lead I am telling you, whether you are going to clear the preliminary or not is not your concern, because you all came with one thing in the mind that you have to clear this UPSC examination. If you are a serious aspirant who are willing to put 1 year or 2 years into this preparation, definitely you should not have to bother whether you are going to clear this preliminary or not, because eventually you will clear the preliminary, you will clear the mains and sit for the interview and get a top 100 rank. That should be in your mind. So don't have this confusion whether you are going to clear this preliminary or not, because it is waste of time, it is useless, because some students will be waiting till the results are going to be published. Some students are wait for another 2 or 3 months to begin the next year's preparation. I am telling, keep all these unnecessary discussions and waste of time aside. So we are here now to do what is required to be done on a regular basis for the next year preliminary or for this year mains as well. So if that is the case, you all have written preliminary. Now what we should do? Already 3 days are over after your preliminary examination. Now you have to start looking forward for the mains 2023. You may ask me the question, sir, there is a possibility that I may not clear the preliminary. Why should I prepare for mains 2023? I am asking you a simple thing. Eventually you have to prepare for the mains, even if you are going to appear for the preliminary 2024. So now once 3 months duration you have to allot for preparing your mains. So now the best thing any aspirant who is already prepared 1 year should do is to prepare for mains for the next 100 days. So if that is the case, what is that I have to do? Where I have to begin? First you have to clearly understand that the preliminary preparation totally is different from the mains preparation. Mains preparation requires some different manner of preparing for the examination. So for the next 100 days, we are planning to introduce to you, the student, that a new course we wanted to introduce to you. The name of the course is that Bodhisattva Mains. Most of the students who are seeing this video, most of them are my students, old students. You would be already knowing about the Bodhisattva preliminary, which you have done as a mentorship program. Similarly, we are going to introduce something which is called Bodhisattva Mains. This Bodhisattva Mains is for the first time we are introducing for the mains orientation, for the mains course. This Bodhisattva Mains is going to be a free program for the next 100 days, about 100 days it is going to be a free program. And who are the students who can come and enroll in this program? It is open for all the students, my old students, smart leader students, and all rest of the students also, they can come and enroll. But as you all know, a intense mentorship individually by my side and some of my staffs who are present here, they cannot take more load than what they can normally do. So I am restricting the mentorship to maximum 60 students. More than the 60 students if you go, we cannot do intense mentorship. So I am wanting just 60 students who are sincerely wanting to prepare for this mains examination and who decided that whatever it may be, I am going to get a UPSC rank. That type of student, please register for this course. And this course, what are the things which will be covering in this course? This course will have essentially, number one, content enrichment we will have as a first part. What is this content enrichment? Content enrichment means, as you all know, mains, the syllabus between the preliminary and mains, there are so many new areas in mains which you have to cover. Example, world history you have to cover. Example, in the geography part, some new topics are added, and there is one new paper itself which is an ethics paper, then essay paper you have to enrich, and this is the addition of the topics. So these areas we have to spend our time and energy for the next 100 days to learn more, to reproduce more. The second thing which you have to know in this course is that answer writing. You all know the success between a person who is clearing the UPSC examination as a topper and the person who is failing this examination is the technique of answer writing. So if you are expert in conveying in writing what you know, you will be a successful candidate, and if you are not successful in conveying in writing method, you are not going to be a successful student. You may know everything, but what ultimately you write in the paper, it all matters, because you all know you are represented by your mains paper to the UPSC examination. So your mains answer is actually you. So the second component which will be focusing is the answer writing techniques. What are the things which you have to follow in the answer writing things, and how your answer has to be generated, what is going to be the introduction, how your question has to be deciphered, etc., which you are going to do. Third thing which you are going to do in this Bodhisattva mains mentorship is that the evaluation. So students, they have to sit individually with the mentors and find what they have written, what is expected, whether they both are matching or not. So mostly students, they self-evaluate by thinking that what I know is what the UPSC expects. No, please don't have this illusion, because we have all spent so many years into this UPSC preparation. Myself, 23 years I have seen the question papers, so many years we have spent. Please use the intelligence, use the wisdom which you are carrying, and through the wisdom we can tell you writing in which manner will fetch you more mark. If half mark you are getting one question in the mains, so in one paper itself, GS paper, you will get 10 marks more. In the optional paper, tremendous improvement can be done. So the third component is answer evaluation by the individual mentorship. This we will do. So these are the three separate areas which will be focusing, and it is going to be a regular course. This Bodhisattva mains mentorship will have one teaching classes where we will teach some concepts we will teach, which is unique only to the mains. Second, we will keep test for those areas where most of the students don't pay attention, but the UPSC is paying attention. Third, those students who are writing regularly, those students who are very serious, those students who are very devoted, dedicated, focused for the examination, we will doubly focus on these type of students and will take these students as our own bots, and we will give them the necessary mentorship. So this is what we will do. So the first step is that now this program is open for all. You register for this program through the application which is available in the below the video. Also there is a description where there is a Google form. You apply through the Google form. Then on the 12th we will have 12th June I will meet you in this session. So those people who are registered, all of them I will meet you. Then based on if the strength is increasing, I will find a way to streamline the strength. I will do it based on your interest, do it based on your commitment. So all I am going to introduce, and I am going to filter only 60 students. So this now is open for all. Register for this Bodhisattva mains mentorship, and this is an integrated enrichment course, and this is going to be for the next 100 days. So, before I conclude, I would like to congratulate you for taking this UPSC preparation as a job for the next 1 year, 2 year for the students. So, on this good note, I am telling, use this Bodhisattva Mains mentorship. All the very best. Thank you.